G'day you absolute legends and welcome to the wildest, most heart-pounding countdown you'll ever see. I'm taking you right into the heart of the action, where nature's heavyweights go head-to-head in battles for survival. These aren't staged fights, this is the real deal. We're talking raw, untamed power, where every move could be the last. From the sun-scorched plains of Africa to the deepest, darkest corners of the ocean, we've got a front-row seat to the most intense animal death battles ever caught on camera. Only the strongest, the smartest, and sometimes the luckiest walk away. Think like a wildlife warrior. Study size, weapons, and strategy. Brute strength or cunning ambush. Every clash is a beautiful, brutal dance of life and death. Your mission, for each battle, call the winner in the comments. Alright, strap in, let's get into it. First up, the mighty lion versus the Cape buffalo. The king, claws like daggers, a bone-crushing bite, apex swagger. But his rival is a tank. They call them the Black Death for a reason. Those horns are lethal. The lion needs the perfect ambush, separate the weak from the herd. The buffalo counter with numbers and nerve, collective defense at its best. Here we go. The lion launches, trying to latch on and drag the beast down. A rodeo of muscle, one bad move and those horns end it. The stampede turns the tables, the hunter becomes the hunted. Outnumbered and outmuscled, the king withdraws. Today the horned fortress wins. In the wild, even apex predators don't win every time. At the river's edge, life and death collide. Wildebeest must cross. Crocodiles are waiting. A living dinosaur, perfectly evolved for the ambush. One jumps, then hundreds follow in a chaotic flood. Suddenly, impact, a vice-like bite locks on. The death roll, power and physics churn the river to foam. For the herd, survival means moving on. The river takes its toll, fuel for the predator for weeks. The water stills, but danger never leaves. This brutal calculus has shaped Africa for millennia. Nature's ledger, paid in full. Now, apex versus apex, orca versus great white shark, a torpedo of muscle and teeth, millions of years perfected, but the orca, bigger, heavier, and frighteningly intelligent. They hunt as a family. They herd and disorient, brains over brawn, plus brawn. Target acquired, ram and flip. Tonic immobility turns terror into helplessness. No messy slugfest, just mastery. The shark suffocates, immobilized. They're after the liver, rich fuel, a learned behavior passed through generations. Myth shattered, there's always a smarter fish in the sea. The orca's intelligence, teamwork, and technique make it the true ocean apex. Indonesia, home of a living dragon, the Komodo. Tough as armor, claws for hide, but its deadliest weapon is hidden. On paper, the buffalo should crush it. One bite is all it needs. Serrated teeth deliver venom-laced saliva. The attack ends in seconds. But the clock has started. Anticoagulants, blood pressure crash, poison, and patience. Hours or days later, shock and blood loss take their toll. Only when it's helpless do the dragons move in. Merciless efficiency. Not the biggest, not the strongest. Just the deadliest strategy. A lethal kiss and relentless patience. Eagle versus snake. Vision 8 times ours, a master of surprise. Fangs, venom, crushing coils. On its turf, a snake is lethal. Calculations done, wind, angle, timing, then the dive. Bam, talons are the primary weapons, pierce and control the dangerous end. Get it wrong, and die. Get it right and own the sky. Once airborne, advantage eagle. Finish swiftly and safely. Sometimes it drops the snake to stun. Brutal but effective. Vision, speed, talons, king of the skies, a perfect strike from a perfect predator. Wolf pack versus moose, the giant of the north against relentless teamwork, individually overmatched, together unstoppable, testing, probing, wearing down, miles of pressure. One kick can kill, a living mountain that fights back, discipline and stamina, packs trade rolls to keep pressure constant. 1,000 cuts, blood loss and stress drain the giant. They sense the shift and commit. Combined weight starts to topple the titan. A hard end for the moose, a life-saving victory for the pack. Teamwork and persistence conquer size and power. Mantis shrimp versus crab, proof that size isn't everything. This is a smasher, clubs cocked like spring-loaded pistons, a .22 caliber speed punch, acceleration off the charts, water boils then implodes, double impact, club and underwater explosion, like a hammer and a grenade at once, and the armor shatters. Brutal efficiency, soft insides accessible in seconds. They can even crack aquarium glass. Divers call them thumb splitters. a pocket-sized powerhouse, evolution's wildest weapon in living color. And that's our countdown of nature's most epic death battles. From lion might to a shrimp's shock punch, we've seen it all. A beautiful, terrifying reminder, survival out here is a full-time job. Which battle blew your mind? Orca versus Great White? Komodo's venomous patience? Eagle's fearless strike? Tell me below. Hit subscribe and ring the bell. More jaw-dropping encounters are on the way. Stay wild, and be good to your mother, Mother Nature. See you later.